Please come. Please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please come and have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
SIDAQ Singh. Huh?
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling, SIDAQ?
I'm feeling good, sir. Thank
You
you.
have an excellent personality.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? Have you been waiting for a long time
For the interview, sir?
for the interview?
No, sir. I just came.
You just came.
Yes, sir.
So are you coming from Phagwada or you are in Delhi?
I've been staying in Delhi, sir, for the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. You have excellent profile.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
impressive, you know. You've done marvelous work and even the extracurricular activities also. I think you can be an asset to the nation
Sure, sir.
with all your interests in navigating geopolitical realities and all. Huh? So what do you think what is happening? You know, the Trump is giving jitters to the whole government and lot of nations. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So what is going to happen? What is your assessment?
Sir, I think this is the larger game plan of President Trump. If we talk about the Russia-Ukraine war,
Ah,
he wants to strike a peace deal and wants to normalize relations with Russia so that he can focus more on China. So he wants to calibrate the power of USA, which right now is extended in various directions, so as to focus it towards its real adversary, the strategic threat, China, because it wants to replace USA's hegemony. And when it comes to West Asia, sir, I think the larger idea was to scramble the table so as to force the Arab nations to themselves propose a certain plan. And they're going to do that on 4th March. And he wanted them to shoulder a bigger responsibility when it comes to refinancing or restructuring Gaza and taking the security responsibility as well. So I think in both these regards, sir, he is succeeding.
you spoke about Gaza. Is Gaza a state?
Sir, Palestine, we can call it a state, or majority of the nations have.
What is the definition of a state?
Sir, state has 4 components.
Ah,
First is government, second is sovereignty, third is people, and 4th is land, sir.
so is Gaza a state or not?
Sir, in this regard, it is not a state as of now because the borders are not yet demarcated.
No, but it has people and all, you know, land, everything is there.
Sir, but it doesn't possess sovereignty.
Sovereignty, that's true. Yes. Have you ever heard about the new parliament building?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Who designed the new parliament building?
I'm sorry, sir, I cannot recall at this point.
How many seats are there in the new parliament building?
Sir, Lok Sabha has around 552 seats.
Ah,
And Rajya Sabha has around 250, so in total we can say around 800 seats.
are you sure about these are the seats? Read more about it, okay?
I'll do that, sir.
Yeah. Now tell me, minimum government, maximum governance. This was the phrase which was given by Honorable Prime Minister since 2014. To what extent have we succeeded in this? Just 2-3 bullet points.
Sir, I think we have succeeded in this regard to a fair extent because we are seeing the increasing role of technology within the governance, which
Okay,
decreases.
one is technology, and then
And secondly, sir, we are also encouraging the people's participation through various means. For example, social audits. We saw Meghalaya coming up with the social audit law. Impetus was given to the citizen charters as well. So involving the people and so as to improve the governance. And thirdly, I think, sir, we are focusing more on the training of the people as well, which will lead to improvement of the governance. For example, Mission Karam Yogi. So
Okay.
in this regard, we are training our personnel well.
okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
SIDAQ,
Yes, sir.
you have taken, you have environment also in your study, right?
Sorry, sir.
You have studied environment, right? Somewhere environment? Environment, oh no, political science and IR, okay.
Yes, sir.
I thought maybe IR, you were talking about the new emerging threat of USA and how it is realigning the forces. If that is so, where is India's role? What is India's role?
Sir, India is an emerging power, and as a result, it retains a very important position on the geopolitical chessboard. And in all these things, sir, I think if we talk from the perspective of US will need India if it wants to counter China, because it has now the stated policy of pivoting towards Asia. And India is strategically located within Asia at the Indo-Pacific region. So in this regard, sir, India becomes very important. Secondly, sir, economically, India is growing at a very rapid pace. And this gives India the opportunity to flex its muscles far beyond its extended neighborhood. And thirdly, we are investing a lot within our defense as well. And because of all these factors, sir, I think India will play a crucial role in the 21st century.
Make in India will become Make in America, more or less. Even Tesla is not allowed to invest here. India's rapid economic growth does not show that kind of strength in the recent budget. And the coming, when we see the indicators, we find that the Indian economy will face real threat from the new geopolitical tariff deal and geopolitical situation.
Sir, there are certain doubts in this regard that President Trump's tariff regime might hamper India's manufacturing sector. But I think, sir, when it comes to diplomacy, India is very deft. And
India is deft, okay.
And when we will strike the trade deal, we'll make sure that the interests of our manufacturers and our sectors is not hampered. And in this regard, sir, I think both the nations can strike a deal which benefits both the sides equally, because we can play on our complementarities.
This 500 billion, which is what we should get into foreign trade with USA. In that trade, how India can get, because first of all, tariff, there should not be any tariff at all. If Indian industry is robust enough, they should be able to fight without any tariff all over the world. Why we are not doing that? Why we can't do that? Why we need protection? So many, 75 years have gone. So many years.
Sir, if we compare our industry with that of the advanced nations, they were able to bring in industrial revolution at a very prior stage. For example, UK saw industrial revolution in 1750s. Other nations of Europe saw that in 1850s. So if we compare that to India, our industry is relatively younger and it does need certain support. But I do believe, sir, over a period of time, it is becoming more competitive because of government's policies like Make in India or special economic zones, export processing zones. So I think, sir, it is a good idea to ensure that our industry remains protected to a certain extent till the time we become competitive.
What is the critical factor which makes Make in India not so really Make in India? What are the critical issues still to be fixed?
Sir, the first reason for this is lack of skilled workforce. So that is one of the hampering factors. Secondly, sir, there are certain issues when it comes to our policies. Our policies, as Economic Survey said, promotes dwarfism. It encourages dwarfism. It encourages the industries to remain small. So those incentives need to go, sir, so that industry can grow. And besides this, the overall red tape also need to decrease.
All the 10 factors we say ease of doing business, how many factors we are really easy to any industry, for any industry, easy to get in and difficult to operate? Out of the 10 ease of doing business factors.
Sir, I think in terms of things which are easy or becoming easier, then I think tax filing is something on which a government is putting a lot of impetus. So over a period of time, that should become easy. And if I talk about other things which are difficult, then starting the new business, getting licenses, getting permits, that's difficult. Enforcing contracts, that is where we lag quite behind. So that's another area of concern. But I think, sir, we are working in the right direction now. We have brought up a commercial code. So we are doing things.
Thank you so
sir.
much.
Good afternoon, SIDAQ.
Good afternoon, sir.
I hope you're fine.
Yes, sir.
Good. What is ODOP of Kapurthala?
Sir, it is tomatoes.
Pardon?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Punjab faces drug problem, drug abuse. What is the root cause? Why is the drug abuse, drug related problems on increase?
Sir, there are two sides to this, demand and supply. As far as supply is concerned, Punjab is adjacent to the Golden Crescent, which includes Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. So access to drugs is relatively easier here in Punjab. And as far as demand is concerned, sir, the per capita income of the state of Punjab is high. So people started to experiment just for the sake of experimenting, and then slowly they get hooked to the drugs. So that's the other factor. Besides this, sir, there is to a certain extent culture of tolerance when it comes to drugs, because drugs have been used in Punjab, especially opium, since a very long time. So this is the third. And fourth, sir, is the enforcement aspect. Many a times it has been seen that
Okay.
the police officials are hand in gloves with
What is the jurisdiction of paramilitary in Punjab, in border areas?
Sir, it got increased recently from 15 kilometers to 50 kilometers.
Okay. Now tell me, Netanyahu has said something about Hamas very recently, last night. What was it? He has threatened Hamas.
Okay. I wasn't aware about this, sir, but he keeps saying that we
Please,
are going to destroy
please.
you.
Maldives has signed an agreement with China recently, 2 days ago, which is of concern to India. What was that agreement?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not aware about this. I'll read on
Maldives
it.
has signed an agreement with China to allow Chinese ships for surveillance near its territory. So that means they can spy on the activities of Indian ships in our western part and Lakshadweep base.
Thank you, sir.
There is one more thing. I don't know whether you know it. About 4 hours back, the news was Putin has made a counter proposal to Trump against the Ukraine and US working on likely agreement on sharing of the rare earths of Ukraine.
No, sir,
It was just 4 hours back. I thought you might be knowing.
I'm sorry, sir, I did not check on this, but I'll
Putin
surely
has
read
said
about it.
that on the to the contrary, Russia can invite US to share in its occupied Ukraine's territory the minerals, rare earth. Okay, so anyway, now you were second in essay competition by ICWA on India-Russia relations, navigating geopolitical realities. What was the theme of, what was the stress of emphasis of your essay?
Sir, there were 3 parts to this. First was how the relations evolved historically. The second, how the relations are progressing in the present times. And the third was the potential issues or bottlenecks that can be seen in this relationship. And I concluded with what I think could be the future prospect of the
Okay,
relation.
thanks a lot, Sadiq. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
SIDAQ.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the Railways Association with Kapurthala?
Sir, there is a rail coach factory in Kapurthala. where
Have
I-
you visited that?
No, sir. I haven't visited.
Now, can you tell me who's the Hindu poet who's quoted extensively in the Guru Granth Sahib?
Sir, I think there are certain verses of Saint Gyandev. There are a few, sir, but unfortunately at this point I'm unable to recall.
Kabir. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So now you are interested in self-improvement books. What is the last book you read and what was your learning from that?
Sir, the last book that I read was Tuesdays with Maury. And
Okay.
the learning was that, sir, there is one line which has remained with me, that once you know how to die, you will start or you will learn that how you need to live.
How you need to live.
Say
Okay.
foreign partners.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Everywhere.
that very much summarizes
Foreign
the
partners, even
entire
Europe
thing.
will be interested.
So you're a student of political science, history, economics, etc. Okay. So which history do you like best? Indian, international, ancient, medieval, modern?
Sir, I haven't thought about this thing.
Okay.
Which is
Okay,
best,
now
but-
trace to me the Sikh history from the times of Guru Nanak.
Sir, history starts with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who was a proponent of Bhakti movement. He spread the message of equality, brotherhood, harmony. And eventually the religion got institutionalized with Guru Gobind Singh Ji, who set up Khalsa Panth in 1699. And following that, sir, there were multiple instances when the Sikh forces, they fought against the Mughals. So there was a tussle going on within the Punjab region largely. And then came the 12 missiles, who provided some type of political stability in the region. And post that, all the missiles were brought in one unit by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who formed the Kingdom of Punjab, something or which reflected various values of Sikh religion, I'll say, reflected the values of equality, secularism, etc. And post that, sir, we saw the two Sikh wars in which the British succeeded in occupying Punjab. And once Punjab was under them, then the entire it got a part of the entire polity of India. And from then on, I think all the things which happened in the rest of the nation, how the British strengthened their control, their revenue system, all these things were witnessed in Punjab as well. And if I talk about the Indian independence movement, sir, then there were various freedom fighters, for example, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, who played a crucial role in ensuring that India gets independence. Bharat Naujawan Sabha was formed. So this is brief history, sir. of it.
Very good. What is the concept of Punjabiyat?
Sir, if I were to associate Punjabiyat with one concept, it would be Chaddi Kala, remaining in high spirit, come what may.
Okay. Name of poetess from Punjab was very famous.
Sir, Bulle Shah,
Oh, he's a poet. Poetess, I said.
poetess, okay.
Modern.
Amrita Preetham, sir.
Right. Thank you.
SIDAQ, Punjab used to be far ahead of other states in terms of its development indices. Now, unfortunately, there is a lot of stagnation in industry. Even the agriculture has almost peaked out. Why so? What is the problem?
Sir, I think this is a concerning issue. In the early 2000s, Punjab was number one when it comes to per capita income, and today it is around 16th, 17th place. And as you said that the two major pillars, industry and economy, are not performing very well. When it comes to industry, sir, Punjab lost 1.5 decades because of militancy. And that was the time when a lot of industry fled, and we are right now struggling to bring the
As
industry
of now, I'll just interrupt you. There are again, Khalistan voices raised in Canada, even a little bit in America. Do you think they have any sympathies in Punjab?
No, sir. I rather feel that they're completely divorced from the ground realities of Punjab. Because today,
Then why don't either the social or political leaders from Punjab, why don't they launch a counter narrative?
Sir, I think the people in Punjab, they have always said this thing in one voice, that what you are speaking about, you are completely misguided. This is something, sir, the message continues to go from here to North America.
You are satisfied that whatever is being said is enough, nothing more is required?
Sir, I think we do need to launch counter propaganda campaigns so as to tell the people what the reality is, especially the youth in those areas.
Now, Punjab has a drug problem. Rajasthan also is a border state. That does not have a drug problem. Although Rajasthan is, I think, economically lower down the ladder. Why so?
Sir, there are multiple reasons for this. I did a survey of UGC in the border belt of Punjab.
Yeah, sorry.
And one thing, sir, which I came across is that in Punjab, there are 21,000 acre of land which is between the border fence and ground zero. And when the people go to that area to farm,
I
they
know all
come-
that BSF controls 9 to 4, all that. That's fine.
and those people are often come in contact with the drug peddlers, and they bring the drugs back in. This is not the case when it comes to Rajasthan.
Oh, so that is their income generating asset.
Yes, sir. Drug smuggling takes place through that route, number one. Secondly, sir, the per capita income of Punjab historically has been high. And historically, drugs have been moving from across the border. The same is
But
not.
this problem actually exacerbated only 20 years back. There was no problem before that. Why suddenly in the present times?
Uh, Sir, I think the problem of drugs has been there in Punjab since a very
No,
long
it was never came to notice, never to fore. Punjab youth were as healthy as Haryana youth, solid होते थे. अब क्या हो गया अचानक?
Sir, as per my knowledge, the prevalence of drugs has been there, but
No, it was
Punjab-
not impacting their health the way it is impacting their mental and physical health now. I mean, if you could take little bit of post or a film earlier, nothing would happen. That was good health. Not the way it is being taken now. Now you're taking mephedrones, you're taking needles, all kinds of things, synthetic drugs, psychedelics. Earlier it was not this.
Okay, sir. I understand your point. Because of
the-
synthetic drugs.
Yes, so now the kind of impact, negative impact is having was never there 20 years back.
Okay, sir.
Study as to why this is happening now.
I'll do that, sir.
Okay. And what is the total number of border villages in Punjab?
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot recall at this moment.
You did a study, huh?
Sorry, sir.
You did a study of the border villages.
Yes, sir. I was allotted 2 villages in which I
Okay.
did the survey, but at
Find
this
out the number. It is
I'll do that, sir.
1931. What is the total border length with Pakistan?
it is around 552 kilometers.
513.
Okay.
Check about it. All right. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you. SIDAQ, now the formal part of the interview is over. You tell us your assessment about this interview.
Sir, overall, I think it was a decent attempt, but there are a few areas where I think I need to brush up my knowledge. As sir pointed out, there were a few areas, and I'll be doing that, sir.
Oh, definitely. Your interview is on the 6th of March.
Yes, sir.
So I think it's just round the clock. Are you doing many mocks, or this is the last mock, or are you doing another
Sir,
mock?
I'll be appearing for a couple of mocks post this, and then I'll be done
Okay.
with the mocks.
So I mean, our advice is basically don't over mock, okay?
Okay, sir.
Try to restrict this thing. You need time to consolidate your thoughts out of the mocks which you have already been done. You've got variety of inputs. So I think you have the question bank ready with you. So that is something which more or less, it will revolve around that. So just be a little careful. And as far as DAF is concerned, please go through it very carefully.
Okay, sir.
I think your DAF is the Bible, you have to go through it. And there could be out of the box questions also. As the honorable member was asking here also, they asked you. So there could be out of the box questions also. Be prepared for that. That why IAS and your revenue service also is a very high priority. So what do you think about the revenue service? The current budget, what is economic survey saying? What is general budget? Wow, the key areas in general budget. How much has been allocated for infrastructure? And then issues pertaining to Punjab. Now, Punjab, you have to know the statistics. Number one, total number of villages in Punjab, total population of Punjab, your Phagwara, Kapurthala, how much is the population, how many panchayats are there, villages are there, and IMR, MMR, health, education indicators, ACER report, what is it saying about Punjab. Then this drug problem, I think these menace, that is something which you have to be prepared to answer. And you have written a lot about your international exposure. There's the kind of essays and coordination attempts, strategic issues you have been dealing with. So Trump will invade in any interview now, because it's around the clock. Every day he is issuing some executive order. So you have to follow the movement very carefully. As the honorable member told you that 4 hours back there is another this thing, spanner which has come. So like that, you have to follow this. And 27, 28th are very crucial days when European Commission is coming and all that. So I think whatever are the developments there, you should be following it up.
Okay, sir.
So your interview is in the afternoon or morning?
It is in the morning, sir.
It is in the morning. So just run through the headlines in case it's possible. Otherwise, don't tax yourself too much
I'll do that,
on
sir.
this thing. Then IPS also is your this thing. Then what exactly is about Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita? I mean, has it had any impact? What exactly is the impact of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita? What benefits is giving to the common man? Then UCC, Uniform Civil Code, what is it happening? I mean, like live-in relationship, marital rape and all those issues. Anybody can ask you, basically. Although you're confident enough, you've dealt with all these issues. And your choice of service, that why IAS, I mean, what do you think IAS you will achieve? And third preference is for the foreign service. So all these attempts are already, you have covered it up. I don't think you need any further briefing on that. Just brush up this thing. Otherwise, you're fit enough as it is to go for the interview. I feel you have the caliber, and we hope that you will succeed. Definitely. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to talk about, SIDAQ.
Yes, sir.
You began on a very confident and high note. But as the interview progressed, by the time you came to my co-panelist, your energy had depleted. Why? You need to maintain the same level right through.
Okay, sir.
Right? And when I talked about Punjabiyat, remember that there can be a Sikh member or a man of poetic sensibilities on the board. And since you mentioned Bulle Shah, do you remember his most famous lyric? Chal Bulliya utte chaliye jithe sare anne.
I cannot recall the.
Please look at it, because this is your culture, our culture,
Yes, sir.
our common cultural heritage. Right?
I'll do that, as well, sir.
All the best, huh?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time,
God
sir.
bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely.